What's up, Coach Myers here, bringing you another edition of Max Effort Muscle Meals. Today I'm going to teach you another one of my favorite recipes with our new muscle baking mix. So today I'm going to teach you how to bake cinnamon coffee cake. What you need for this, you need our cinnamon baking mix, eggs, coconut oil, butter, and then pecans. You can substitute any type of nut. So for the pecans, you can go walnuts, almonds, or peanuts even, cashews, whatever. I'm gonna go with the pecans though, they got a great flavor. We're gonna get this mixed up. You need like a small kind of, what he calls a meatloaf pan or baking pan. But a lot of the recipes we're gonna be using this, nice and simple. I think it's a 6-inch by 9-inch by maybe 3-inch deep pan. Pick them up at the dollar store or wherever, and let's get it cracking. I'm ready to eat. All right, so first thing is we gotta get our oil melted. Again, we're gonna use about 2 tablespoons grass-fed organic butter. Boom, nice healthy fats right there. And then we need about 1/6 of a cup of coconut oil. So again, I'm going to use 1/3 of a cup and just kind of fill it up about halfway. Love the healthy MCTs in the coconut oil. This stuff is great for you. One of the keys to staying lean is taking in enough healthy fats. So boom, we got roughly 1/6 of a cup there. Now I'm gonna put this in the microwave. Go about 20 seconds at a time, kind of keep an eye on it. I don't want to cook the hell out of it, but I just want it to melt up, so that way we can add it into our mix. All right, we're gonna use 1 cup of the cinnamon baking mix for this, so we'll use 1 egg. Again, that's kind of my normal ratio, except for when you're doing the brownies. The brownies, you're gonna double up and go 2 eggs per cup of mix. We're going 1 all organic, cage-free egg per cup of mix for the cinnamon coffee cake. Now here's another pro baking tip, again from my grandma Jane, cook extraordinaire. She's 92 years old, taught me a lot of what I know about cooking. You're gonna take your butter and you gotta grease your baking pans. Just kind of, you don't gotta overdo it, but just make sure that the inside is nice and greased up with the butter. That way your cake's not gonna stick to it and you can get it out easy once it's done. All right, we got our oil mix, which is half butter, half coconut oil. Melt it up. Go with about a handful of nuts. So I'd say it's probably gonna be between about 1 and 2 ounces. I'm gonna chop those up. Now you can elect to either just put them on top. I like to mix it in though, so it's kind of all throughout the mix. Gives you a good flavor and a little bit of crunchiness mixed in with a nice moist coffee cake. I just love the smell of this stuff, let alone how good it tastes, right? So we got our 1 egg in there. We got our probably 2 ounces of nuts. We got our oil mix, 2 tablespoons of butter, about a 1/6 of a cup of coconut oil. Now we're gonna go with, there's a half cup, another half cup, and then we're gonna add water as we go. But just like when we made the cupcakes, you want to make sure that you don't add too much water, right off the bat, because you can't take it away once it's in there. But you can always add more. So right there, look, that's nice and pasty. That's about the consistency you want for when you're making cookies. There's about a third of a cup of water. And again, this is one of those instances where you got to be a chef. You got to kind of just get a feel for things. It's easy to add too much water or not enough. So you got to kind of just go by how things look, by how the consistency is. Right there, man. Must be beginner's luck, huh? That looks perfect to me. So we got our greased pan. Get the nuts in there. Now remember, the coffee cake is going to rise a little bit. It's going to probably about double in size. I still like to kind of take and make sure it's even in your pan there. Boom. We get the oven preheated to 325. We'll throw it in. We'll check it in about 20 minutes and see where we're at. Okay, we've had the coffee cake in for 15 minutes. Looks good, but let's check it and see if it's done. Oh, okay. See, look. That right there means it's not cooked all the way through. So when you stick a toothpick or a chopstick in, if it comes out with something on it, you know you gotta put it back in. We'll check it again in like 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, it's been in the oven for a total of 17 minutes now on 325. Moment of truth. Comes back clean. Boom, there we go. Coffee cake is done. We're gonna let it cool off, and I'm gonna get a nice hot cup of coffee and enjoy my coffee cake. Okay, it's been in the oven for a total of 17 minutes now on 325. The moment of truth. Comes back clean. Boom, there we go. Coffee cake is done. We're gonna let it cool off, and I'm gonna get a nice hot cup of coffee and enjoy my coffee cake. So what I like to do with the coffee cake is I'm gonna cut them into nice little chunks like that. Now you can cut them a little bit thinner, and you can put them in the toaster or in the toaster oven. That's gonna be really good. With that, you could even put cream cheese or something like that if you really want to make it a dessert. But we're not making a dessert here. This is protein coffee cake. So I'm gonna go with 1-inch servings like that. And then I'm gonna go enjoy with a cup of coffee because I've only had 4 or 5 cups of coffee today. I need another one. As you get older, you learn to appreciate the little things in life, like being able to sit with a cup of coffee in your Steubenville mug, representing the hometown, Ohio Valley Strong, and be able to take a nice sweet cake and dip it into your coffee. There's nothing better than that. So I'm gonna take my coffee cake. I'm gonna take one bite without the coffee because anything tastes good dipped in coffee, right? All right. Tell you what, the pecans really give a good flavor, good texture. This right here is a winner, cinnamon coffee cake. And it's not just for, I know a lot of you don't eat in the morning, you might be on anabolic fasting. You can drink coffee any time of the day, maybe not right before bed, but whenever, and you can enjoy your coffee cake with it. So now, it's already passed the test. I eat it by itself, it's delicious. So now, for the game changer. Make sure you tune in for more recipes, max effort, muscle meals, this baking mix. It's a wrap.